find a fifth or a sixth wicket. I'd say Ben White's probably been the pick of bowlers as well.
And absolutely. Ben White has been bowling those dot deliveries pretty well. He's applying the pressure. Talk about the Nepal side, there has been so many changes in the batting order. I guess this is what we are talking about from the morning, that corresponding to their side, trying to find that stability in the batting order, but that sort of plays with the bat at any point. That's where we're also talking about the bottom, the openers and bowlers.
T20I series in the UAE was about Rashid Khan, understandably the biggest stars of the world game, but for Ireland to get their foremost leg spinners back. For me, Delaney is still learning. I know he's had some good numbers, particularly in the T20 World Cup in 2022. I think Ben White has the potential to be your premier wrist spinner in the country. But this time, Dipender Singh Airi gets underneath one, and that has gone high, handsome, it's gone miles. The Tiger cashes in with a terrific blow down the ground for six. The 100 done.
Well, a brilliant shot there by Dipender Singh Airi. Ben White, we're just talking about, look at the delivery, just trying to find that length. It was a gift to Dipender Singh Airi, a lower full toss. Well, Ben White knew it from the moment it struck the bat, that it's going out of the ground. Well, for a new batsman, you just join in the crease, you get this sort of full toss. This is just a confidence booster. But one good thing about Neil Raw captaincy today, he has been that attacking captaincy. Lately we have seen that slip in place, trying to apply that pressure over the new batsman.
Googly, back of the hand. You see it clearly from your screens at home. You see the ball rather than the back of the palm. It's more difficult for the batter facing. It's always easier to pick a googly from behind. So this time, if it's the leg break, see it on release, you'll see the back of the hand. There's the leg break and chipped in the ground for just a single. Yeah, I think Ireland will take plenty from today, but they're going to be roundly beaten.
We're talking about understanding the conditions pretty well after the first game. After this game, they've understood the condition. We could just sense it while they were bowling in, the spinners coming into ball. Once again, it was a googly. But talking about Ben White, action, Lenny, it's a decent action when it comes to the wrist. At the last moment, he just changes his wrist, and as a bowler, you always have that advantage while bowling to just deceive the batsman.
His real strength has been in this shortest format. I think many were surprised when he got a couple of test matches in Sri Lanka. Very difficult conditions out there. Not a huge amount of success. But he bowls stump to stump. Just like that, at a very good flat pace. So much more difficult with the red ball. Garner success. He's very consistent with the white ball, and that's going to end his 4-over spell. He'll finish with 4 overs, 1 for 27. Nepal 105 for 4.
Catch it! अब तपाईं पनि क्याच गर्नुहोस् देशो फाइबरनेटको क्याच द बिग अफर फ्री 5G राउटरका साथ पाउनुहोस् 100 Mbps वार्षिक 7522 200 Mbps वार्षिक 7588 र 300 Mbps वार्षिक 9912 मा catch the big offer now.
Gareth Delaney will bowl his fourth. 2 wickets for him. Economical as well. Very different kinds of bowlers. It's interesting, isn't it? They're both wrist spinners, no doubt. No, they're both flat through the air. Just got 3 or 4 overs sitting with Jagat Tamata, the Nepal under-19 head coach, while I was off air. And he was really surprised by how fast Ireland spinners were bowling, and that's probably a byproduct of having played a little bit more in different conditions to these ones. We saw Mala and Kushal Bertel being very slow through the air, even sometimes Raj Banshi being teasing and tempting too. Something you'll learn as you get used to the surfaces. Dominantly, they've been very flat, haven't they, as a trajectory, Ireland spinners.
Well, absolutely. Delaney and Ben White bowling with those flatter trajectory, not offering that room in the ball, giving that enough time. Look at Dipender Singh Airi just trying to go after Delaney. get that connection.
It's really well played. He's got it very, very straight. Good use of the feet. He's got such quick feet, doesn't he? Tapendra Singh Airi, he knows the ball's going to be flat, runs at Delaney, smashes it down the ground for 4.
Just look at the crease score coming into play. Effort could not stop the ball. Power, we could just sense it. Tapendra Singh Airi just using his wrist. Trying to create that room for himself. Well, look at Tapendra Singh Airi. He's already down half of the crease, looking for that run.
Just look at the energy, the vibrancy, the athleticism and skill that he brings. I think it's a difficult puzzle to work out for Nepal, this batting order. And the speed. I think he'd have got home for 2 here comfortably. Bertel said, no, please don't. I don't think it's easy for them to know from 3 to 8, let's say. 3 to 7 in particular, what way to put the jigsaw together. I have to remember there's such a difference between this format and ODI cricket. So the best spots for some batters in ODIs will be completely different. This is cut away now. He's toying with Delaney, these two, Bertel and Airi. Nicely played. Bertel gets his strike rate above 100 for the first time in the innings. 4 more.
Kushal was just playing that shot. Almost around that foot stump reason. Just using his wrist pretty well. Fielder was inside the 30-yard circle. Just toying with the field. Kushal Bhurtel. Different Kushal Bhurtel. Which I was just talking about. This time a full toss. Swept it. And it will reach the boundary. Back-to-back boundary for Kushal Bhurtel.
Well, not a good over, I have to say, from Gareth Delaney. And something I saw, I know these 2 boundaries have come from Bertel, but it's driven by the energy, the enthusiasm of Airi. And all of a sudden, Nepal are just 1 away. It's that one delivered, the Mark Watt-esque delivery from 23, 24 yards, but turns into a juicy full toss. And this is all going to be over in a matter of seconds for Nepal. They're going to go 1-0 up in the series. Kushal Bhurtel says, you hit the winning runs, Tapendra Singh Airi. 16 balls, 118 for 4.
नया अध्याय, नया जिम्मेवारी, नया गन्तव्य आत्मसात गर्दै अटल भई अघि बढ्दै लम्कने अडिग अठोट एउटै छ, उच्च सोच यही छ। आजको मजबुत निर्माणले भविष्य सुनिश्चित गर्ने सगरमाथा एउटै छ। तपाईको संरचनालाई जुनी सुरक्षित राख्ने सिमेन्ट सगरमाथा एउटै छ।
4 runs required now for Nepal to just win this game and go 1 up in the series. Tapendra Singh Airi and Kushal Bhurtel. Just look at Tapendra Singh Airi, 16 of 11 deliveries. Kushal Bhurtel just playing run a ball innings, is staying there in the crease, taking that responsibility from one end. 27-run partnership from 17 deliveries. You could just sense it, like after Tapendra Singh Airi just came in.
4 to win here for Nepal to start the series in fine style. And Airi wanted to finish it with 1 blow, and that's what he's going to do. What a cameo from the Tiger himself. 20 off 12 balls and a smile on his face. So too Kushal Bhurtel's. Well, the journey to the T20 World Cup, it started here today for Nepal in Kathmandu in fine style. It's a 6-wicket victory. They've done it at a canter. The Irish Wolves have been beaten out of sight. And that's the winning moment for Tapendra Singh Airi.
Tapendra Singh Airi just doing with the field, hitting that winning run. He knows it. He's just taking a lead to Kushal Bhurtel. Not connect that ball pretty well, but it was the power and the placement. You need to give credit to the way Ireland came back in the game, picked up that 3 crucial wickets. Spinners were just doing their job pretty well. Different conditions for them. It's freezing cold out there in Ireland, coming in to Nepal for the first time, as we were mentioning in the first innings as well, an alien type of condition. You win the toss and electing to bat first. This just understanding the conditions, but the spinners have done the job pretty well. It's a strong Irish side. And Nepal winning the game by 6 wickets. And you just see Kushal Bhuttel playing that not-out innings. We're talking about Kushal Bhuttel looking for his form. And a happy Nepali side.
Yeah, really comprehensive. I think Ireland will have enjoyed the experience. They'll have learnt an awful lot. I'm not sure if they win the toss tomorrow whether or not they'll be batting first. But a real sort of baptism of fire for these young men. Plenty of learnings to be taken. Some good performances, Stephen Downey in particular, Ben White, Gareth Delaney with those couple of wickets as well. They're playing against a fine Nepal side who are certainly with this man Monty Desai, a rejuvenated, remarkable force in all formats, and you would think that this is just the first step towards that T20 World Cup, a massive ACC Men's Premier next month in Oman too, with an Asia Cup spot on the line. Nepali Rhinos have left the fans very happy with a comfortable victory.
Well, so much of topping and changes going on in that lineup. In the Canada series, we have seen that the Netherlands and Namibia